At the beginning of this, when you decided you were going to apply for this and kind of want to reimagine the city, I'm just kind of, well, maybe there are 2 stages of this. What was it about that call that you thought, that's what I really want to do? And then you've been working sort of together. I mean, you've got your own projects, but you've been having conversations. I'm just wondering what you thought you were going to do, and the kind of hopes and expectations have shifted as you've been having dialogue and things between you about the project. So why did you?
I mean, for me it was logical to apply for it. It felt like the residency was made for me because I've been working around subjects concerning the city for 5 years now, so it felt,
that one's got my name on it.
It felt very natural to me, and I honestly wanted to have it because it pushed me, into the right direction again. And I think I do identify with all of these subjects. And the city is, the pub as well is something. If you reimagine the city, then what would it be without pubs? Like if you think about the future, you're talking about commuting. We have so many commuting towns, and nowhere, I think, in Europe people commute as much as in the UK. So if you commute all day, you need somewhere to meet people. If not, you just park your car, go into your house, and just go to work. And there's nothing that holds that neighborhood together. So I think all of these questions just made sense to me.
I think for me, because with my degree show I was focusing on political issues, and I sort of like, to me, I see the city as one big political issue. And so to me I was just like, this is what I want. I want to pick out an issue and I want to give it a voice, like, especially as I've lived in Derby 3 years now for my university, and I'm staying in Derby at least another year. So I feel like this is my city. I feel more at home in Derby than I do my home city. Yeah, exactly. So like, to me it was sort of, I want to address these issues, and this is a city that I hold closely now. Like, this is where I live. So for me it was a case of, yeah, this is what I want to do. I want to address these issues. I love this place. I can do this. Like, I felt like it was right for me.
And when you encountered each other, because I guess you didn't know each other.
No. It was a good find.
Yeah. How has that been?
It was really helpful for me, especially. Like, I felt, because Katrina's got more experience than I do, so she's really helped me with that. And it was sort of, we have very similar backgrounds. We both looked at photography. We're both going into sculpture. Like, the issues, like, I feel like we've kind of looked at very similar issues in projects. So for me it was just like, oh my god, this is the perfect person to share a studio with. Like, I personally don't think it could have been picked better. Like, it was so helpful.
It was really good, personally as well. I think we got along very well, and we always made sure, when are you here? I'm going to be here Mondays and Fridays.
So there's been a lot of dialogue.
We did try to be here together, because I'm at university as well, and all my production was at the university because it's quite big work. So in the studio I said I can be here 2 days a week, and it would be great if we would be here together.
Crossover.
Yeah, definitely. And especially like going to Nottingham and seeing her work as well, like in person. Like, I'm really glad, because I was really nervous coming into this, not knowing what I was going to experience. And we had the tutorials. Again, I was nervous for that. I'm a very nervous person. So, and then I feel like I felt really comfortable. Like, I felt comfortable being able to travel over and see the work. Like, nothing about this has made me like scared to continue doing art afterwards.
It expanded things in a good way.
Yeah, definitely. Because that was my one fear. Just, oh my god, I'm going to do this and I'm going to hate it and I'm never going to want to do art again. And it's definitely the opposite. So yeah.
But also the welcome that we had from Artcore, I think, was just very warm as well. Like, we've always been. You felt part of it from the beginning. So I think that also it's a very safe environment to work with for somebody less or more experienced. I think it's a good place to work.
Yeah, definitely.
And we've been talking about all the questions of home and belonging and community and things, and it feels like for artists too, it can be, especially coming outside an institution, having you're like, well, where are you, and who's your network and things. I think it's really important that organisations like this do that.
Definitely.
For like emerging artists.
Definitely.